Boom. Oh, Ben, I got these NA
did I-
beers. I got these
Nice,
NA
dude.
beers, but when you open it, it still sounds like a regular beer. So
Nice,
still
dude.
get the effect. We
Yeah,
are
dude, that's important.
we're live all over the darn place right now. I am going to we're live on the Best Damn Bookkeeping Facebook page, which is y'all jump on and have smart ass comments to say, put them in the Best Damn Bookkeeping page, because then I can show them on the screen and we can interact.
Hell yeah.
I am mostly like, you can be on YouTube, you can be on LinkedIn, you can be in other places commenting and they show up in StreamYard. Just StreamYard doesn't like personal Facebook pages. So because of that, I'm going to my personal Facebook page right now. And on the live feed there, I am putting for all of you folks the link within the comments to get over to the Best Damn Bookkeeping page. And from there, you can talk your smack and or
talk your smack.
Leave your comments. I just pinned it. I pinned it in my personal page. A lot of peas. It's Peter Piper pinned it on his personal page.
Nice, dude.
Ben, I noticed that you changed around your name versus your title, so you are now just Ben, the 193-yard muzzleloader shooter guy, man. How high did you have to aim to get a deer at 193 yards? Like, what crosshair did you use? And did you have a 200-yard crosshair, or were you like 100-yard crosshair?
No, I didn't. So those are called subtensions.
That's what I said.
The crosshair.
Okay.
Good thing we record this. But
nobody listens to it. We're never gonna go back and listen to it.
Oh, I do all the time, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude. I just was like, I'm gonna put this above her a little bit. I could not replicate.
Did you go a foot high? And which foot did you go?
No, I went like 6 inches above her, probably. I could just see some light between the crosshairs. You know, like in all reality, it was so dark, like it was right at the end of the shooting, so like I couldn't really see the subtensions anyways.
Okay.
So
was that with your new one, the nitro thingy-majiggy? That's that's not much drop for pushing 200 yards with a muzzleloader. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Nice whack.
And if you think about it, I mean, I hit her in the spine. You know what I mean? So like,
oh, it really?
I could probably. Well, who knows? Maybe I was this far above her. I don't know, man. I blacked out.
Or maybe you jerked up, and it really would have went 2 feet above her, except it dropped all the way down and got her.
I shot a doe in my backyard last night at 193 yards with my muzzleloader.
Story keeps changing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, I was so proud of myself. After we called and told you about the spaceship. Wait, Dan, did I tell you about the spaceship?
No.
Oh,
what spaceship?
Okay.
Wait, you already told Cole about the spaceship, and I'm just finding out now? Cole already knows about a spaceship?
I can't tell you about it personally.
No, here's the deal, man. There's a group of alien women going around and abducting men with huge dicks. You're not in any danger. Don't worry. You're not in any danger. But their spaceship is really fucking awesome. That's it. That's all I got.
I assume you know this secondhand.
Because I've been in their spaceship.
I assume you know it secondhand. This is secondhand.
No, I've been in there. I've been in there. And I want to be honest, I was checking their lists. Like, you have no worries. You're not even like second tier or third tier abduction.
I bet I'm not. That's good. That's good. I have nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Business as usual. Usual.
But yeah, no, so cool. I got home with 20 minutes of shooting light left, and Chuck, Charles is now Chuck. Chuck was like, "You should just go, Dad." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I feel good." And I'm just like, "What are you trying to do in that house right now, bro? Like, why are you trying to get me out of here, you know?" And I walked out there.
Got stuff to do, man.
Yeah, right. I walked out there and like 5 minutes later, this doe was looking at me for like 2-3 minutes, like directly at me. And then she turned and I was like, if I don't shoot this one, there's not going to be any. And
This
there's
is
like
the last doe. This is the last doe.
Yep. It's like the last of the Mohegans, but the last of the doe.
last of the Dohegans.
Dohegans. And I blasted her, dude. And yeah, it was good. I'm feeling good.
Good. You got her all quartered up. Now we just gotta sneak some quarters into our processing this weekend.
Yeah, man, we get it. We get
When
it.
does your muzzleloader season end?
Sunday.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Ends on Sunday.
That's crazy. Ours doesn't even come in for like 3 more weeks. 2 weeks,
really?
3 weeks? Yeah.
Well, you guys got
I got a new nitro fire. Have you seen those?
Is that the one shot? Like the they're all one shot, I guess. But
Like the
is that
breech plug thing?
Yeah, it's got like a plug, like a bullet kind of looking thing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No breech plug, dude. I love it, dude.
That's sweet. I haven't shot one yet. My dad has one. They look pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I mean, like they're to the point. Well, I think you mentioned it, Ben. Like, there's already states that don't allow them during muzzleloader season. Like, they're to the point where they're not quite a muzzleloader. Like, they're still a muzzleloader by the term muzzleloader.
Right.
But
you load
like
the bullet from the breech. Yeah.
You went from like the flintlock
barrel muzzle. Yeah.
Yeah, you went from the flintlock style, and now like the sparking, like the capping mechanism to actually ignite the gunpowder keeps getting so refined that at some point, like, is this still a muzzleloader? Oh, now I got my echo through Ben again. It's doing it.
Oh man,
it's not terrible.
It's just my internet, man. It's because I just loaded a web page. I'll shut it here in a second.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Let's see. So
we got Dimitri Smith in the house. Says, "Sup, y'all." We got Barry Little said, "What in the shenanigans is going on here?" And I think that's it. It's just the shenanigans. That is what's going on here. Alabama checking in. How y'all doing? That's my best Alabama accent. Was that good? I don't know. Cole, you're good with accents. Cole, give him Alabama.
Trying to think.
Y'all fitting to drink some Coca-Cola up in here?
Yeah. Y'all want to head down to Florida?
What's down in Florida?
I don't know. Aren't they close to Florida? They're like on the border somewhere there. I feel like they go down to Florida a lot. If I lived in Alabama, I'd go to Florida.
Depends where you are in Alabama. Alabama, like you go to Gulf Shores, and then you go east to Florida.
Yeah, they got Orange Beach down there. Here, that's a nice place.
Okay.
Carry on.
Ben, what are you looking up over there? You're doing some research. Doing the research.
Well, I was looking at what states right now. There's
Look
like
that up,
not
Jamie.
many states that they're legal in. It's only like 5, and they suck anyways.
Like what? Like Minnesota?
No,
Can I guess?
North Dakota, fire stick is not listed as a legal ignition system for muzzleloader season in the state. And Nebraska is under review.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. I was gonna say like Rhode Island.
Yeah, Rhode Island. What is that? South Georgia? North? Georgia North? What the fuck? Wait, is Georgia just one state, dude?
Wait, do you mean Alabama?
Dude, I woke up at 3 a.m. and I'm starting to drink this seltzer so I go to sleep soon.
There you go. That'll do the trick. That'll do you.
I just got to stay awake enough to put these steaks in the cooler.
Oh yeah, you got to thaw some meats out so we can do some processing.
Oh yeah,
I thought a good topic, and when Clay gets in here, it'll be interesting to hear like his trajectory of the story. I wish Aaron could join us because he's still in the middle of his trajectory of the story. But as business ownership goes, we have these highs and lows, and hunting, especially public land hunting, you get these highs and lows. Barry says, I'm watching from Alabama right now, and Timothy, Hennessy, not Timothy. Not sure. That's a pretty bad typo, Barry. I don't know how you F that one up so bad, but that's one of the worst
that's
typos.
pretty far, dude.
That's pretty far. Tennessee. He was going for Tennessee. He just couldn't get it. It's a tough word.
So it wasn't Hennessy?
It wasn't Hennessy either. It was a Tennessee.
It's just Tennessee.
You drink enough Hennessy, it sounds like Tennessee.
Tennessee. If you're from Alabama and you say Hennessy, it sounds like Tennessee. Yeah.
How about that with gas?
With gas there. But Cole, I guess we'll start with you, Ben. No, we'll start with Ben because Ben's got to get out of here. He's going to pass out. Ben has been, although the theme of the show is like the sticking with it, the grinding through it, and then eventually having success. Ben did the opposite that everybody else does, which is he just had immediate success. And then like, not that you're not having successful seasons since then, but you might not shoot a bigger buck ever than the one you shot a couple of years ago. So give us, we did a Kentucky hunt. Mostly that for you was like getting Chuck out there. Formerly known as the Charlie. Then we did Illinois, and you spent a lot of time like trying to get Aaron deer as well.
And I was sick in Illinois.
Yeah. So, what's your like feel about your hunt excursions this year? Do they feel like you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish? Like you left something on the table? Are you happy about them? Are you like, I got to get back there and get more done? Like, what's your vibe of it?
No, I feel super accomplished. So like after I shot those my two big deer in the second season I hunted ever, the next year I don't think I shot a buck at all. Oh no, I shot that one in the back that was a half rack.
Yeah, the old half racky. Yeah, because you passed up a half rack in Illinois, and then you're like, man, maybe I should have shot that half rack.
Yeah, because it would have been, I could have mounted them together. It would have been cool. So then I passed on more deer the third season because I was like not necessarily looking for something as big, but like it was just like And then the last day of Illinois last year, which would have been the fourth season, I shot that little buck that jumped off the cliff.
Yeah,
and like, it was kind of perfect. Yeah. It's kind of perfect because it was just like I was like, I gotta just like reset this and have some fun. And because I'm mostly out there to have an experience. Like big antlers are cool, but like I just want to have fun and shoot some deer and eat some deer and have some adventures and some type 2 fun,
Type 2.
Yeah. And so that one kind of reset it for me, and then so that one reset it for me, and then I shot a good Minnesota buck that I don't even know what it looks like because Brett has not returned my deer to me yet.
Oh yeah, last year you got back from Illinois, like opening morning, you smacked a nice buck with the gun.
Yeah. So that was cool.
He's got to have that baby done pretty soon. Usually it's a little over a year.
He said mid-November, but here we are.
Is it not November anymore? Do we
no.
pass that one, huh?
Yeah, we're past that. It's done. We're done with that. But then like this year, Chuck got a buck. The only thing I wish is that I wish we could have done something more with Chuck in Kentucky.
Got a hell of a lot of rocks.
Yeah, I mean we had a great time. Like, don't get me wrong, but like I kind of wish that we would have chased that doe a little bit harder. I feel like she's laying out there dead somewhere, Oh,
the one that he hit like the first day, right?
Yeah. So like first day, it's like, well, we put half a day in tracking this thing, 4 dudes, we gotta just move on, And also that family was weird.
They were
very weird.
They were a little off. They're a little bit off.
But no, I mean, especially I shot like a fawn Saturday, and that was gonna get me enough meat for our like massive spreadsheet to tell me I got enough stuff. Oh, did you get any extra pork?
I got another 7 pounds above and beyond what I put in. Another 20 pounds of venison for you, as if we get that much off of the quarters you have, because that got us to the recipes that we kind of had structured, and I got us another like 7 pounds of pork just to have butter. just in case.
Trevor's gonna have a little bit of stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, and just in case Thor eats some off the table again this year.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, look who decided to show up. He left the personal feed to make it to the Cool Kids Club. Trevor Williams Steele in the house.
Not sure if I know him.
He's
you don't need to.
He's a weird guy. You don't want to really spend any time with him. But yeah, so no, like especially after that last doe that I just shot, dude, I feel awesome. Except for that they're still in quarters.
Yeah, they still got work to do. I'm always torn of like shooting deer like early season in Kentucky, like when we've done the Kentucky trip, or even just early season in Wisconsin or Minnesota. It's like, man, it's so warm out. Like, do I really want to deal with this now? And we got all season, and then it gets to be like once gun season in Wisconsin is done, if I need more, I'm like, oh crap, like.
Yeah.
Like the days are getting shorter, and so
yeah, it's hard to get there after work.
Yeah, it's like if I'm gonna go hunting, I have to take like a whole afternoon off to even like get out.
You know, I picked the kids up from school, came home, shot deer.
Yes, this is
possible. Better, Dan.
This is possible.
Be better.
Doug Brown's in my personal chat. Doug, go all the way up to the top comment on my personal chat and click on the pinned one that I put there for you so you can get over to the Best Damn Bookkeeping page and participate in the group chatter.
Come on, Doug.
Otherwise, you're just on my personal feed and I can't like share it and be cool about it. But yeah, like even I hunted the last 2 weekends. Marty and I went with the gun to try to get her one. Didn't get one. And then went muzzleloader and did 3 sits in Wisconsin. Didn't get one. Because now, especially with the snow, I feel like anywhere you go, they're all just watching you. They can all see you. Like when you and I snuck around your house the other day, and it's like, oh, there's the deer that we knew was going to be right there. And there goes its tail, and it's just gone. It's like, damn it.
Yeah.
They're on to me.
Oh, dude. So after I shot that fawn.
Doug made it. Doug made it to the park.
Doug Brown. After I shot that fawn Saturday, dude. Jerry said I should go drag it to the stand. It was like 50 yards out in the food plot. And I was like, I don't know. It's like a decoy laying there, taking a nap. And then I didn't want to introduce, I think it'd be fine. But then I started psyching myself out and I was like, I got to get it out of there. So I went over and got her, drug her right. I was in a grizzly blind, drug her right underneath the platform. And then I get back I'm back up there and I look at my phone and Jerry's like, don't go now. There's a 6-pointer right behind you. And then I was like, oh, what do you do? He was just checking out that pumpkin and then he left. And I was like, oh, that's funny. And I was like, wait, am I the pumpkin? He's like, yep. Because I was in orange. I was like, oh, damn it. But I don't think I even told Jerry this yet. But at one point I had to pee really bad and I didn't want to go out the door. So I was just going to go out a window. And I stuck my head out the window just to see if there's deer behind me. And I looked down and she was laying down there dead. I was like, oh! Because I
forgot you were there.
And I was like, I gotta shoot this one. It's right here, man. Like, let's go. I moved my camera.
Oh man. Oh, there you are. That's a good angle. Yeah.
You guys can't do. You can do food plots. You can't do corn piles, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It works, dude.
But
Jerry's got food plots everywhere, man. And it's a real farm.
Yeah, there's plenty of corn around.
True.
He's got a big. The biggest food plot is right behind the bar, their barn, their shop, like a couple hundred yards, and it's got a redneck that sits over, so we call the redneck. 2-3 days ago, Jerry sent me a picture with 40 deer in the food plot.
Oh, so that's just as good as a corn pile.
It's just a big spread out pile.
Yeah. I caved and I bought a big elevated blind, like a 10-foot elevated box blind. And I freaking love the thing way more than I thought I would. But I put a new corn pile up in front of it like several days before gun season. And it wasn't but like 4 or 5 days later, I sat there and I think I saw 40, 50 deer and like 15, 16 different bucks. It was crazy. And then like the next day I saw like 5 deer. But
yeah, right.
Yeah. I do love it though.
Where did they all go? Like,
I don't know, man.
what did they
Think
like
about that
about
a
it the
lot.
one day? What was it that they liked about it the one day, and the next day they're like, you know what? F that place. They're like Ben when he goes to a bar and then he plays a slot machine or like a video poker thingy when he wins money, but then he finds out it's just for a gift card at said bar.
Right?
He's like, never going back.
Really wrong, man.
Yeah, I didn't. It was hard to explain.
I
I mean, actually, the problem is I'm
Yeah,
drinking
cool.
NA. I'm drinking NA beers, so I'm just not on the top of my game.
What'd you get, Cole? Vision blind?
No, I bought. It's kind of a local place here. The Amish make it. It's called an Oak Ridge blind, but it's a 6x6 box blind with metal roof, sliding windows.
Fancy.
Yeah, I really
Amish
like it.
construction.
I'll send you a video here, and once we get off here. The other night I saw a pretty nice buck, and I think like 15, 16 bucks total. It was crazy.
Hell yeah. We got this. Wait. We got hold on. We got Trevin in my personal chat saying, "Are these the big buck killers?" Trevin, you got to go up to the top comment and click the link there.
Hey,
you can get
dude.
in the
Trevin.
main chat. Gino is checking in and says, "Ben." Gino,
What's
same
up,
thing.
Gino?
Go up to the top comment, click that link. Anybody else on my personal feed, go to the top comment in there and click that link so that when you do comment, you're in the Best Damn Bookkeeping Facebook page live version of this. That way we can put it on the screen like when Doug Brown said, no deer yet this season with the Jeep or the 30-06. I think
drive faster.
Well, I feel like, I mean, like for insurance purposes, I'm proud of Doug for keeping him off the grill this year. Not the smoker grill, the vertical Jeep grill. Good to go a year or two without wrecking that. He had a hell of a streak going there for a minute. Less venison though. Ben, you were yelling stuff to Trevin and Gino. That's it though.
Trevin, you never paid me on Splitwise, bro.
He's looking at his Splitwise.
Look, I had to make it be so like you owe me $13.33.
I think he owed me like $11.
And I said, dude never paid because I needed to get it on my list.
Yeah, you don't want to have to see that.
Never forgets, dude.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Trevin C. I'm going to split the 1333. I will take a lower portion for anybody that gets it out of him.
You just got to start adding interest.
Trevin says he paid Cole, so you got to collect from Cole.
That's okay. Cole can have it. I like you, Cole. That Trevin guy.
I paid. He did give me money for Dan's, I think, and I paid Dan.
Yeah, Cole paid.
But I don't know. I didn't know he owed you anything, Ben, and I didn't pay you, and I might not have communicated that with him. So that could possibly even be my fault.
Statute, like if I'm Cole, I'm just claiming statute of limitations. It was like one trip has happened since that trip, and that erases the prior trip, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, so it erases Cole's debt, not Trevin's debt. There hasn't been a trip with Trevin.
You're right. You're right. Hey, I can't argue with that.
1333. So because
now
of the
Ben needs to
podcast,
get $13 from Trevin. Cole needs to give Trevin back $13.
Make it happen, guys.
Splitwise it, man.
Okay.
Hey, okay. Trevin, since we're not really sure, Trevin and Cole can splitwise it in both pay half.
And just split it again.
Splitwise it, man. It works every time.
It'll end up just being a big circle where we all just get our money back.
Yeah. Works out just fine. No complaints.
Well, dude, so Chuck is starting a business selling Roblox things.
All right.
He's pumped, dude. Like he's into the whole like hype train of all these like different games with different special things. He's already sold a few to kids at school. Dude,
there you go. By the way, you're doing a really good job of using Chuck. I'm having a hard time getting used to it, but you're doing great.
I'm a little bit ahead of you. You'll get there. He built a website Saturday. Like he just built a website for his little things. And then yeah, I know. And then Monday, Monday, me, Lucy, and Chuck went to Coco's house to eat Subway. And he was like, how do I track my sales, Dad? I was like, use the spreadsheet. He's like, what's that? I'm like, how do you like go for it, Dan? How do you explain a spreadsheet to your kid?
It's a big mathematical calculator on your computer that can do all the math for you.
Not use a calculator.
Okay.
Yeah, calculator is good words. I just was like, well, it's like a big thing with a bunch of spots where you can put information and data, and then make that
it's like
stuff
a calculator
do other
that you
things
can
with
also
that stuff.
type words into to leave yourself notes.
Yeah.
It's a notepad calculator.
Yep. And then so then he started using it, and then he was like calculating the profit on each thing by himself. And I was like, no, we just do this. And then he's like, oh my God. And then I was like, I can't show you spreadsheets, dude. Your mom is way better at it than me, and she's gonna love connecting with you on this. So
that's a good point.
So they've been working on it. And then also my print guy that does my wraps and prints and business cards. I called him and asked him if what if we made Chuck business cards, can you get to print some? And he's like, yep, I'll print them for free for the little entrepreneur. And I was like, hell yeah.
That's sweet.
And so he's I'm telling this story because Chuck's first customer was Lucy. And it was $15. Lucy's my daughter. You know
how much was it?
So $15.
All right.
I don't know where. So they don't have jobs. So
Lucy grabbed some money out of your wallet to pay Charlie.
Lucy took $15 that she had, gave it to Chuck. Chuck then gave me $15 to put onto his Greenlight credit card thing, so he can make more, because he's buying and selling these little guys. He's earning them, and I'm just like, did I pay $15 twice, or was it just once? I'm not sure.
Sounds like you need Chuck and Lucy on Splitwise.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I did hit Chuck and Lucy with this one. And you can't do 18, but I did 18. It's too obvious, but I was like, hey, Chuck, if somebody offered and said, hey, I'll pay your rent, I'll pay for your food, all that stuff for the next 18 years, what would you do for that person? He's like, say thank you. And I'm just like, damn it. He knew what I was going for. And then Lucy was sitting over there. I was like, oh, she's going to tell me that she'd do anything. And then I'd be like, take the trash out. But no. She all of a sudden she figured out, and she's like, I'd give them a hug. And I was like, okay, you got it. But it's a good one.
We'll have to try that one on Cross Dog. I think Danny would get it. Reggie might not. Crosby.
You say 20 years. Say 20 years.
Yeah. Wait, I don't want
to 10. Just say 10. You know what? Let's go less. 10.
It might be less obvious then.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. So Ben, once we get the dough cleaned up, are you done? Are you hanging it up? Are you done?
Yeah, I'm actually. That's probably what I'll start with. If after I get this meat moved over, I'm gonna start cleaning up the barn. I'm done, dude. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah,
ice is getting hard. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready for ice.
Yeah, I guess it does get a lot colder up there. How many deer have you shot this year?
7.
What do you got?
Well, 6, but in Chuck's buck.
Oh yeah, so that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's fair.
2 of them were little ponds, though.
I'd still like to shoot at least 4 more deer yet this year.
You got work to do.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be like super hard. We still have our second gun season. We still have muzzleloader season, and then bow season's until end of February.
That's
we still have time. Yeah, early February. Sorry.
What's up, Danny?
Hi.
What
up? How you doing?
Good.
There you go.
Are you going to help us process some deer? Yeah.
Saturday.
You know what? I think the Mahans are going to come over Saturday. We should have Aaron make sloppy joes, dude.
That sounds good.
Let's do that.
How about sloppy doughs?
Are you guys going to can any?
That's not part of the plan, but we should can some steaks.
Always good to have some deer meat canned.
That'd be a good idea.
It would be a good idea. I don't have the capacity to do that right now, though. But we could just save some steaks.
That's true. Hey, we got 7.5 quarters of deer we could use to can.
Yeah, dude.
What?
What? Yeah, that's you. You're looking at you?
What?
Hey, Danny,
What?
let me ask you a question.
What?
If somebody was willing to pay your rent, pay for your food, drive you around for 5 years, what would you do? What would you do for them? What would you pay them, or favors you do for them? What would you do? Like 5 years. How old are you? You're 10? So
You can use
okay,
words.
you're 9.
Nine.
So more than half your life. So for 5 years, they pay your rent. They pay for your food. They drive you around. You don't have to worry about anything. You just get to have fun and hang out. You don't even got to go to work. You don't have to have a job for 5 years. What would you do for them? Would you like help them around the house? Like help clean the house?
I would let them live in my house for free.
No,
No.
they're letting you live in their house for free.
Oh.
You don't have to pay rent.
Oh wait, yeah. I would help them a lot around the house, like a lot. Like do like at least 5 chores a day.
5
Can you
chores a
write-
day?
Let's sign an agreement. I feel like we need this in writing.
What if they did it for 20 years? Would you do 20 chores a day? Because it's 4 times as long.
Good point. That's just good
Yeah,
math.
20 chores in a day.
Okay.
Every day. Every single day for 20 years. 20 chores every single day.
All right. Do you want me to start writing chores down for you to start with? You got 20 of them to do, and it's bedtime. I don't know how. Are you going to start tomorrow?
Do you get it, Danny? You just said you do chores for somebody, and your dad's paying for your rent, paying
I
for
know.
your food.
I know.
She did pick up the house tonight so that the cleaners can clean
19
tomorrow.
more to go.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I did.
We'll count it as 2 chores because you did 2 rooms, really.
We don't even have 20 rooms in our house.
Well, you'll have to, there's dishes, there's vacuuming, there's picking up stuff, there's fixing.
You
She
gotta give
could
your dad a
she could go
haircut?
change the oil. Ben, do I need to change the oil in the generator I bought from you? She could go do that. Probably won't hurt.
I think I changed it. I don't know.
Somebody will have to go check it. That's a chore. You can go check the oil in the new generator. The Marvel generator. Hey, this was your idea.
Let's give these guys some content, man. These guys want to hear about us, dude.
They want to hear some stuff. I want to hear Cole's redemption story, because since I've known Cole, the only thing that happens is he gets screwed. That's it. Like when we go on these hunting trips and he puts himself in all the right spots, and then if there's a thing that could go wrong, largely out of his control, said thing goes wrong. So Cole, you need to first tell us all the things that have gone wrong over the last few years. Better you to talk about it than me to talk about it. I don't think I can capture the pain and suffering adequately. And then we'll talk about this year.
Hell yeah. I gotta think. It was probably how many years ago did we first go to Kentucky when I hit that one buck there? Was that like 4 years ago? 5 years ago?
I think it would have been technically 3 years ago. This would be like the 4th year we would have hunted there, but we took a 1-year hiatus. So this was the 3rd year we hunted there.
Okay.
We took a 1-year gap, but that would put it exactly 3 years ago, plus 3 months, basically.
Well, yeah. So either way, it was somewhere around that, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That was like the first hunt I had gone on with you guys.
I think so. You and I had fished together.
Yeah.
We hadn't hunted together yet. I think we had done boundary waters at that point. We had done a boundary waters trip.
We tried to recreate the Edmund Fitzgerald on Erie for a day, and then
we did.
Yeah, and then we went to Kentucky to go hunting, and that was the first time hanging out with you guys and hunting with you, and it was awesome. But I put myself in the right spot there, and I got on a deer and shot a nice buck, a really nice. I remember watching it come down right below me. Really, if I remember, it was a big, beautiful, like hard or not hard horn, but velvet 8-point. And
What's happening? What's he doing? This looks like something.
is it really Ben?
Could be Chuck. Tor jumped in
It's
the
Ben.
chat here. That's definitely Ben. Tor jumped in the chat. He said, "My boys, Tor, you got to go all the way up to the top comment and click the link in the pinned comment so you get over to the business chat so I can put it on the screen and we can interact
Business
with
chat.
the BDB chat." Just wait, when we're there on Saturday, he's gonna grab your head and stick it on his belly and then jiggle it.
I put
That's
your
kinda
your whole head could fit in my belly button, dude.
Yeah, when the girls come up to me and like put their head against me, I take my shirt, put it over their head, and then rub their head inside my shirt on my belly hair.
Sometimes it pulls out my hair.
Sometimes it pulls out my hair too. We're all in this together.
Your hair is on your belly button. On your belly. My hair is like attached to my head. It's right here.
Just wait. Someday you're gonna have hair flying out of your belly button.
Sadly, I can't pull it out, but it's actually kind of really easy to pull it out when I want it to get out.
Someday you'll have hair like me.
There you go. That could be you.
You could look like a 50-year-old man.
In your 30s.
Like, that your disguise, Cole. Like if you want to do some bad stuff, take your hat off.
Yeah, you can wear anything.
Well, this is
like
the stress of hitting two nice two nice bucks and not finding them. That's it. You lose your hair.
That's what happens.
How would happen in Kentucky?
Huh?
Where'd it go in Kentucky? How'd you lose it?
Remember, I hired the dog tracker. You guys left, and I stayed.
Yeah, you stayed another day.
Yeah, I stayed another day and hired that dog tracker. The same night you shot your buck, and that dog like went to where I shot, and then completely went the opposite way of where I said it ran. And he's like, "We're on him." I'm like, "Are we?"
Yeah.
Sure doesn't seem like it.
Something.
And then that dog just kept finding your deer's gut pile, which understandably so, you know. But I'd searched all over, never found that deer. And that was kind of disappointing because I know that was a really nice buck and full velvet, and that would have been super cool. But let's see, fast forward the following year, I met up with you guys in Illinois, and
pulling on my shoulder.
Thought
I mean, boom.
a buck
AKA
there that ran onto some private property. We followed good blood. We had, you could see it across the field, and it was pouring down rain.
It wasn't when we found the blood at first.
No, it wasn't initially, but we called the landowner, and he was like, "Yeah, you can go get it and go keep looking for it, but I want to be there with you." And so, actually, Trevin and I stuck around there all day, for the most part, and it started raining, and it just dumped rain, and this guy didn't show up for like 6 hours. And you could literally see the blood washing away across the field. And that guy ended up coming 5-6 hours later that day, and all the blood was gone. I think Trevin found a little bit of blood on the other side of the field after the guy came, and then once it went down in this little like ravine, you couldn't see nothing. And the guy he didn't like say it, but he pretty much said, "Well, that's far enough." Like, we were expecting to go down and go all in this thicket where the deer's for sure laying right there somewhere. I'm very confident that deer died, and that guy just was not having us going far to look for it at all. Like, kind of stopped us in our tracks right there once we got into that ravine, more than 50, 60 yards. So that sucked. That's 2 public land deer that I hit and didn't get to find.
Yeah, that are dead somewhere.
Yeah, I'm very confident they died, and that's unfortunate. But fast forward to this year was an interesting roller coaster of a year. I hunted very hard for a deer here at home, Got a really nice big non-typical I was after. And I even stayed home a day late. I was supposed to leave for Illinois, I think Friday or Saturday with you guys. And that deer was coming in so often here at home. So I stayed home an extra day. And that night, one of the other guys on my lease texted me and was like, I shot a nice one last night. Not sure what it even was. I'm going to go look for it in the morning. And
Why do I have to go to bed?
That's your bedtime.
Darn it! I'm
so,
all
Time for
right,
bed.
bye, people.
I'm listening, Cole. Keep giving it to me.
oh, I'm sure I have an audience of people listening. This is a riveting story.
Hell yeah. No doubt.
So that deer, I found out the very next morning that the deer I was hunting at home got shot, and I was super devastated. That was pretty devastating to lose that deer. And so I pretty much jumped headfirst out of the tree stand, threw my hunting gear in the truck, and drove to Illinois.
Just swan.
I don't even know if I jumped. I think I just leaned, honestly. I think I just I think I just cut my safety strap and just leaned towards.
You know how like synchronized swimmers get in the pool and they all line up and like tip over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You synchronized with yourself. You just
That's
one
pretty
took-
much what I did out of that tree. When I saw the picture of that big buck I was after get shot that morning. So I drove straight home and literally threw everything in the truck and drove to Illinois. And I was there. I met you guys there for dinner that night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10 hours later.
It worked out. The timing worked out.
It did. It worked out real good. Got there in time for dinner, and then next morning kind of had to go in late because I had to go get my license in the morning. So I didn't even go in until like 8 or 9 o'clock, and then went straight to an area that I had scouted out a little bit on the map. Saw a little bit of a flat there on the point, and wanted to check it out, and it looked pretty good. So I got up in a tree and hung out, and I got in at probably 9:30, 10 o'clock, got in the tree, and at 3:30 had a decent to me buck come chasing a doe down right through me and made a great shot, and actually watched this one fall over and didn't have to hire a dog and didn't have to call a landowner or nothing.
Get it done,
Redemption.
dude.
Well, you got one in Kentucky too. You got the buck in Kentucky. Did you see the velvet one you
Oh
shot?
my gosh, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, you shot one over there too, if you don't recall that. You doubled up. You public land doubled up.
Okay. Yeah, so bad storyteller. Completely forgot to prelude up to the Illinois hunt is I did go back to meet you guys in Kentucky this year and had a successful.
You also showed
Kentucky
up
hunt.
there like a day or two late. Just
I
kind of
did. You guys were already there, yeah.
your MO.
Yeah, that's how I roll. Show up late, get the job done early.
Dude, I just remembered when you're talking about when you showed up, we had dinner. And do you remember
Yeah.
fucking
I do.
Alfredo salad? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you had 4,000 milligrams of gummies.
Delta 8, some Delta 9. It was bad.
Whatever
It was
that
bad.
was.
I
That's wild.
miscalculated the servings.
Yeah. You went from
You almost doubled that dosage.
I'd have been dead.
Do you remember you almost beat that guy up in the other bar we tried to eat at?
Oh yeah, I do remember. What was his name? Because
I
she was
don't-
just yelling at him.
Yeah, the bartender was yelling at me. We thought she was yelling at us. Like we walked in, she's
No,
like,
you
"You need to
thought
get
that.
out of here."
Yeah.
I did think that. She was looking towards us, yelling at us. I was like, "Damn, she knows we're from out of town."
You're the guy that
Yeah,
shot
that's
that big buck over there on public land. Sorry.
You are out of here. I definitely did think she was yelling at us. I just assume if I'm with you, Ben, that we're probably in trouble.
Mhm.
Like we've probably offended somebody by now. We've walked.
That's-
We've been.
She was yelling at that guy sitting on the bar stool, and you were just casual as hell. Do you want me to throw him out? Not aggressive at all. Just, do you want me to throw this
Can I
guy out
help?
for you?
Can I help?
I'd drag him out.
You're
I
like,
think you would.
please. I would
You would.
enjoy this.
Yeah.
It'd have been
Dang, dude.
pure entertainment watching that happen.
Hmm.
My
I messed up. I took apart this hose nozzle and this bearings fell out. Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
And it starts.
Oh no.
One of my favorite Kentucky moments was Cole, the first night you got there and you hunted. You sat in the same spot that you ended up killing that deer, or similar spot, because you went back to that spot.
Yeah.
And you killed, like, you saw a couple bucks. And so Trevor, Clay, you and I got back to the truck that night, like all kind of reconvened after hunting. And you're like, I saw 3 shooters. And then you were like, this first one came out really nice, you know, kind of this looking. The next one, you know, came out, and I think he was even bigger, and they kind of did the same thing, and I was just in the wrong spot. And then a 6-pointer went by, and I was like, where was the third shooter? And you're like, well, I'd have shot that 6-pointer too.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be an opportunist on some of these public land hunts, especially when I'm looking for redemption and a little bit of success. You know, I got the 2 years of not finding the bucks that I hit, and then I needed to get some meat on the ground, and they were all looking pretty damn good.
No, I bet. Out of state public land, you can't be too picky.
Yeah, and
Illinois, I get picky, but Kentucky, I'm like, oh yeah, send it.
Yeah, I kind of forgot I had to deal with that landowner there in Kentucky too.
Oh yeah, you got.
Oh,
yeah, so I saw it. I smoked that buck in Kentucky, beautiful shot, and it ran like 20 yards, fell over, and then it was after dark because I waited, and here come this flashlight shining through the woods, and apparently, which I mean, I knew I was close to the property line, but I wasn't on it by any means. And the buck that I killed, I shot him on public land. It died on public land. It was 100% legal, no issues. And here comes this guy with the flashlight, and he was like, "Oh, you just had to shoot him off my corn pile." What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I have no clue what you're talking about. And he's like, "Oh yeah, my
around here. Where am I?"
Yeah, my corn pile is right on the other side of the property line. I'm like, no. Honestly, if I knew you had corn there, I'd have sat closer to it. I probably would have. It probably had a little better shot, you know. But I had to de-escalate that situation because that guy, he come in pretty hot initially, and I had to kind of half-ass put him in his place. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, dude. I shot it legally. Everything here is legal. I got my license. What do you want?
Yeah, like what are we gonna do about this?
Yeah, where do we go from here? Do you need me to get Ben?
Yeah, it would have been interesting having Ben there for that confrontation, because Ben has a amazing way of just cutting right to it and being like, "What are we doing now? Like,
are we gonna fight?
I'm
gonna fight."
I still like when the two guys chased us down at a boat landing. Like,
yeah,
we were in boats, we were out in the water, we got to the landing first. We might have sprayed them a little bit, but they were fishing right in the channel. We're trying to get through.
They came through hot.
They might have got a little wet, and they pulled lines and raced back to the boat landing. We had already trailered our boat, and we're like just sitting there, you know, packing stuff up. And these guys pull up, and you can tell they're just so mad. They're like, they can't wait to be mad at somebody. They're just like fired up and be so mad. And they start yelling, and Ben just like walks, just like, all right, here I come. And they're like, oh, like they don't know what, like once Ben starts walking towards them, they're like, oh shoot, we thought we were just gonna like have a confrontation from a distance. And now this guy's not super small and he's coming at us. And Ben's like, yeah, man, you like, and Ben just lays out, you guys were right in the channel, and I was coming through hot. I had to go around you. Sorry that you got a little wet. And
they were like, they were around a corner. I didn't see them until it was too late.
Yeah. And
so I was just like, I did a good. They were like, you don't know how to drive a boat. I was like, I did a great job, man. I didn't hit you. Like I really got it through there, you know. And,
that was
and they're just mad. And then like they just kept saying the same thing. So then I was just like, are we gonna fight? What are we gonna do? Are we fighting? He's like, no. And I was like, then we have to be done. This is over. You know, either we fight or it's over. And then that one guy just kept taking his hat off. Remember, like that.
He's just so mad. He couldn't figure out what to do with himself. Aaron and I were sitting back at the boat just laughing. We're like, are we
It was
gonna have
fun.
to like go get in a fight? I mean, these two guys were some big old chubby dudes. They were some real big. I mean,
they're big men. But
big boys.
hold on, I gotta go soon. One, because things are working, and two, I have responsibilities.
Yeah, you better get going.
But Cole, did I send a picture of Chuck's buck that he got this year after Kentucky?
I don't think so.
So he shot 2 6-pointers last year for his first year. One of them's a really cool, like no brow tying 6-pointer, which is cool.
Oh yeah.
But so he just wanted to get a bigger buck this year, and so we were like, okay. So we're on Jerry's farm, and we're in a good stand. We e-biked out there. 20 minutes later, a buck is right where we e-biked. We had to have gone right by him. And he's like 110 yards. And Chuck's, and it just looks like his first year, like a little tiny 6-pointer thing, you know? And he's like, I gotta shoot it. This is the only deer I'm gonna see. I'm like, dude, no, it's not. We see tons of deer at Jerry's house at the farm. And so then I got into 3-way text with me, Chuck, and Jerry. And we talked Chuck off the ledge, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna let it walk. I'm gonna wait for it to get bigger. Like 20 minutes later, it's at like 50 yards from us, and I'm binoing, and I went, oh no. And he went, what? What's happening? I was like, oh. He's like, what? I was like, it's a 7-pointer. And he's like, oh, and he shot that thing right in the heart 1 second later. And he's
bigger
so
buck.
awesome. And Jerry said, man, or maybe it was you, Dan, either you or Jerry said, like, if he just keeps shooting one more point every year, he's going to be doing great.
Oh, heck yeah.
Jerry, that'd be Jerry.
He was so pumped, dude. He was so pumped.
I can picture, man. Like, he's just sitting back, and like, you're like, looks like he's a like,
yeah, literally, it was just like, he was like, as soon as I'll be honest, he was dead to me once I saw it was a 7-pointer. I was like, this dude ain't getting out of here, man.
Yeah, there's no way this dude's gonna survive.
He's gonna have some 6'5" cream his ass if he tries to run. So
that's
he was
awesome.
Proud.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Getting into it.
Is Clay coming?
Awesome.
I don't know. He's Clay. He's not the most talkative guy. He might be reserved about his stories. He said he was
I gotta ask him the alien question.
Oh, you're right. To shoot him a text. Tell him to get his ass on here. He's got the link.
I feel a little privileged knowing. See, I figured you called everybody last night.
No, man. I just thought about you.
You only called me. I feel a privilege. Yeah, I appreciate it.
No, Dan and Clay didn't answer. I'm sorry.
No, I did. You told me it. Was that last night or 2 nights ago?
I did tell you that joke?
Yeah. I think it was 2 nights ago, actually.
Might have been 2 nights ago. Time flies.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I just played dumb because I wanted to hear it again. It's a dandy.
Time flies when you're in a spaceship.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Been just stuck on Earth here.
Clay's not answering. Rang twice.
Now 3 times. Cole, we did have. Oh, for a second I thought it was picking up. Damn.
What'd you have?
We did have. That sounds a lot like Clay.
If you could leave me your name and phone number, I will call you back.
You get leave a message. You're supposed to talk now. That was the beep. You're supposed to talk after the beep. Why are you still looking at the phone?
Got your text. Thanks, bud. Good job.
Oh, that's why.
He texted me. He's
He's
doing stuff. He's busy.
Is he in a spaceship? He's in a spaceship?
Yeah.
Damn it. I want to be in a spaceship.
Yeah.
No, Cole, we had a little routine going this year, which I think we should stick with, which is I would shoot a deer, and then shortly thereafter you would shoot a deer. And then because yours was like fresher and you could see it, we went and got yours first. And then the next day we'd go and get mine. And we did that twice, perfectly executed. Couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah, and even if you think about like the deer that I didn't get, the bucks that I shot, and I didn't recover. A lot of those were even within 24 hours of deer you shot.
That is true as well.
Know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You're right.
You guys
You're
are just best friends, I guess. It's fine.
I do. I think in regards to Kentucky, I might never go back. I'm 3 for 3. Like, I don't think
You are.
I'm not gonna
over Kentucky.
do any better there. I'm surprised I was over it 2 years ago when we came back just totally covered in poison ivy. I didn't even go to shoot a buck this year. I just went to go prove to myself I could go there and not get really bad poison ivy.
And not die.
Yeah.
The only reason I went was because of the way the school thing lined up with Chuck, that he could go to school before we take him out, which I'm still in trouble for.
With the school or with Emily? Or with Chuck?
As of nobody.
Oh, okay.
Myself.
Yourself. Yeah.
He got behind on homework, dude, and it took a while to get caught up, and I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't know
sucks
he got
catching up.
homework. That's the 6th grade. This is when homework starts, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's real.
good way to learn what sacrifice is.
Yep. Never let
That's
an
what it is.
education get in the way of schoolwork. Oh, that's not it.
Yeah.
The only problem with getting rid of
Never let
Kentucky,
you-
Get in the way of a good education. I think is the way you're going with that one.
Yeah.
I don't mind not doing Kentucky again, but what made Kentucky fun was it was so early in the year. Nothing else was in season yet, so it didn't interfere with anything else. So, like, even if we say we do, what else? What can we do in September?
North Dakota, Nebraska. It's a long way.
Nebraska comes in. Oh, I guess Nebraska does come in that early.
Nebraska Bowl.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Go chase some river bottom bucks.
Yeah, that would be
Elk.
fun.
Go
Forgot
do
about
some
that.
elk somewhere.
Elk. Yeah, I might be cashed out for some hunting trips this year. I got well, I guess maybe just in. Nah, should be good. Never mind. I'm getting married in September, but I'll figure it out.
Well, you're not invited anyway because
My wedding?
Huh?
To
Yeah,
my wedding?
yeah. Randy sent us the guest list, and she was like, "Yeah, Cole doesn't need to be." No, well, we'll see. I think I should draw Arizona this year for elk.
Yeah.
And so that'll be the last 2 weeks of Arizona. So the last 2 weeks of September in Arizona. And so I'm not going to do like an early, if I don't draw that, then maybe I would look to do something North Dakota, Nebraska, like some early September hunt. But assuming I draw that elk tag, or maybe Ben with his horseshoe up his ass, tag drawing Ben, shouldn't even say 193 yard muzzleloader, should be 30
Right.
on an elk tag drawer. But if one of us draws, my plan would be to go back and do an elk hunt again the last 2 weeks of September. And if I do that, then I'm not going to do a hunting trip first week of September just because it'll be too much. But I do like having a September trip, like something somewhere early.
Yeah, it's just like an icebreaker, you know? Fucking knock the dust off the bow, dust off some beers.
Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. South Carolina starts really early.
Nebraska. Oh, my God. Non-residents can hunt as early as August 15th.
In Nebraska? Or
South Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor's like hunting deer when it's 80 billion degrees out. But
no thanks.
Yeah, it's like too hot.
Yeah.
Too hot in here.
Mm-hmm. Get it. You should go, Ben. You should probably retire tonight and go do your meat moving. You know.
Nobody put the baby in the corner.
Okay.
I'll probably do some meat moving when we get off here too.
You gotta do some meat
What are you
moving?
gonna do?
Yeah, I'll probably do a little meat moving.
You get
with
it?
Randy.
You know.
You know.
Hand out a little free literature.
Okay. I don't know if I get that one.
Did
you get it, Dan?
No, but I laughed anyway. You know, maybe
He's
he's boring.
SCP.
You know, when you're like pooping and you like read stuff on your phone, maybe he's just really boring in bed, so he gives Randy something to read. Here's some literature. Read up on the national park system.
I feel bad by the time through the funnies.
Yeah.
Try not to laugh too hard. It's embarrassing.
Here's a book on hawks.
Yeah, that's hot. That'll get you going. I know how much you love hawks. Yeah.
How do we
Hell
change Cole's name?
To what?
I don't know. I had an idea, but I forgot it. Damn it.
Nice.
That's all right. You're doing fine. All right. Any other stories we got on deck?
Nah. Hunting's been slow here. We don't really have a big shooter buck on our property this year, so I kind of just been like leisurely going out for fun, hoping something big shows up. But I know in the back of my mind there's nothing big living on our property this year anymore. Yeah, the main ones got shot. So yeah, so I'm gonna shoot a bunch of does the rest of the season, fill the freezer, and have some fun, and get ready to do some walleye fishing, some shed hunting, and
Did you guys end up having anything die from EHD?
We personally didn't find anything on our property, but we did have several neighboring properties that found 6-7 deer.
Okay.
I don't know why we didn't. We have strip ponds that you would think would have held it, but
6-7 deer. Yeah, Ben, way to go. You did.
Oh my God, I'm logging off.
What, that one had like super bulgy eyes.
Yeah, so I don't know. That deer might be dead. Never saw that deer again.
Okay. Yeah,
but never found him. Haven't found him either.
He looked ill.
One thing that was interesting is for the last, I mean, I'm 30. I'll be 32, I think, in January. I don't know. Been hunting since I was like 8, and as long as I can remember, we have been putting on deer drives the entire week of gun season for our hunting lease. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, it just worked out. The guys are getting older. A couple of them were sick. A couple of them couldn't come in town. Yada, yada. I worked a lot this gun season. We did 0 deer drives for the first time ever on that entire lease. And I think it's going to be one of the best things that ever happened to it.
Yeah, we stopped doing drives a while ago because all that would happen is we'd shoot a deer or two and the neighbors would be like,
yeah.
Like, shit. And the big buck would always sneak out the back of the drive and the neighbors behind us would shoot him.
Exactly. So I'm all for it. But it's tough to get those guys on board because they're all like the old school traditional.
Yeah, this is how we do it.
70s hunters. They love deer camp and beer, which same, but let's not push deer to other people, you know?
I do enjoy a drive, but we started doing Doug Duran's mooch. Like my dad would have, one guy. My dad would have a little path that he like would push in here and then snake around this way. And we weren't trying to like move all the deer. We were trying to move a couple deer. And usually if it was just like they ain't moving, but we want to whack a doe, like we weren't trying to do it to get a big buck. The big bucks would let you kind of walk right past them. You wouldn't kick them out. You were just like, I just want to bump some does and fawns through here and take one out. So that's always the last 5-10 years we've kind of resorted to that if we need to like move a deer around to get something.
Yeah, or even just getting up like upwind of bedding areas and just walk around.
See you, Ben.
See you, Ben.
Go move your meat. Go move your meat.
Get the meat moved. Chuck's down here. Help him. Talk to you guys later.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Chuck.
Go feed the geese
tomorrow.
We'll do. Oh, it didn't go.
Ben's funny. He's funny.
Oh, what a character.
No,
dude, Ben took your sound with you. I don't hear you.
No, he didn't. Did he really? You can't hear me? Check. Check, check.
I cannot hear you.
Something happened on your end because my microphone still shows that it's working. Let me do a bam. Let me do a bam.
I don't know if it's me or you.
Jump out and jump back in. Go out, come back in. Boom, boom.
No.
Go out and then come back in. Here, do I need to post it in the chat? Okay, there he goes. Now he's out. Is he going to come back? Or are we just going to end this thing? Stay tuned. This is the intense part. Drinking, I think I told you guys, drinking the NA. They're getting a little better with this. The NA IPAs. We got a little Summit. Not even going to try to pronounce that. Oh, here he goes. Here we go. Let's see. How's that?
No, I'm just kidding. I hear you.
Jesus Christ. Really? Like all of a sudden you couldn't hear me at all?
No, when Ben clicked off, I could not hear you.
I think that's just like a glitch. Because I have a sound system over here so I can see like if microphones are working. It'll register the sound. And mine was registering sound. So something happened weird.
Huh. I don't know if it's on my end or not, but I got you now.
Beauty.
Oh yeah.
No, we've had a pretty good run of public land hunts. I for sure like Illinois is a staple every year for me until it gets overcrowded or until everything dies or whatever, and then we'll go find something else to do. But like I've already
I genuinely believe
down for next year.
There is probably a lot of comparable property to that area in Illinois. It's just, it's it ain't broke, don't fix it for right now.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I've found this with Kentucky where we've hunted, and granted this year was quite a bit different than the last 2 times we were there, but it's nice going to new places and learning stuff, but you're spending more time learning stuff. It's nice going to a spot that but you still, I mean, it's 1,800 acres and there's still places we haven't gone in there yet.
Absolutely.
Like,
yeah.
There's so much to explore and you're hunting around other hunters. And so every year plays out a little bit different and you're finding other nooks and crannies. Although I do think it's funny that the 2 biggest bucks I've ever shot in my life have come from the same tree on public land from a different state. Like, go figure. But that's Illinois.
Yeah, I'd like to say I can make it every year, but who knows? I know that, like, I don't know, like if Kickstand, that buck that I was hunting here, if he hadn't died, I probably would have stayed home until, because that, it was probably not a once in a lifetime opportunity, but once in a long time opportunity,
Yeah, and you're like intimate with that deer. Like you've put so much time in. It's like fishing. You don't want to leave fish to go find fish. If you're deer hunting, you have like a buck that you would do anything to get after. You ain't gonna leave that buck to go find bucks on public land in a different state.
Yep.
But it all
I did strike out in, I guess I forgot, I did strike out in South Dakota this year. I'm 2 for 3 on public land hunts this year. Yeah. That was
a grind for you. Do you think the population is just shit? Do you think they moved out of your area? Do you think it had gotten pressured and there was nothing?
I think there was multiple factors that played into it that I just didn't expect would happen. And like for the listeners that don't know, I guess, is like I've been there many times before and I've been successful there. I've shot several nice mule deer there, and I've also had other unsuccessful hunts there, but nothing to the caliber of this one. I mean, I struggled to find a buck all day hiking 9-10 miles a day for 6 days, whereas years prior you'd see it was unbelievable. You'd see 15-20 different nice or respectable mule deer every day. And
wow. That's quite the clap.
It was so much fun. And this year I was so unbelievably excited to go back there. I could not wait. And it was just, I found one decent buck the entire time, and I got within 80 yards or so, and some whitetails were bedded with it within 20-30 yards. And they're a little bit wittier than a mule deer, and they caught my wind much quicker. Yeah, and they spooked that whole hillside where that buck was bedded. But I talked to some ranchers in the area because I was trying to exhaust every effort I could in South Dakota. So I was pulling into private properties. I was like, can I A, hunt your property? If not, B, can I use your ranch to access the public behind you? Trying to be different, you know? And a lot of the ranchers I talked to said that hunting got so popular in that area now that like everybody wants to come shoot a mule deer. Well, South Dakota is no longer, but it was an over the counter mule deer tag where you could just purchase it free will. And he said, believe it or not, he's like, all these big ranches around here, we don't actually make a lot of money. He said, most people think we're rich, but we're really just land rich. We have tens of thousands of acres.
All of our money's tied up in some land. Ron Musgrave's in the house. What's up, Ron?
He's ranching like they can't really farm a whole lot because they got long, cold winters. And what they do farm, they feed to either they do like sheep are a big thing, or cattle, like Black Angus are huge out there. But he's like, we don't make a whole lot of money, so we got to do whatever we can to make money. And he's like, most of your big ranches around here all figured out that they can lease their property out to these outfitters for several $1,000s a year or whatever they're paying. I don't know. But he said most of your big ranches around here anymore are leased out for hunting rights by outfitters. And he said that has like drastically changed everything. Like, because they're just they're just bringing people in. Like, they'll decimate a ranch, kill all the nice bucks, move on to the next one, and so forth. And so I don't know if that played a factor or what, but I'm sure it didn't
help. It didn't help.
No, it definitely didn't help. I mean, it was a very depressing hunt, but nonetheless, it was still a great time.
I always like to bring hunting lessons back to business lessons and vice versa, and that feels like marketing to me. Like, you'll do Google ads for a few years and be like, man, this is crazy, we're crushing it. And then like the next year, this was us in Minneapolis this year. It was like, what happened? Like, we always do this. This is always the acquisition cost. It always works just like this. Now it's twice as expensive, and our conversion rate is half of what it was. Like, what the hell happened to these? Is it like we haven't really changed? Is that the problem, that we haven't changed? Do we need to be doing something different? Like, did all the clients start going somewhere else? Do people not look on Google anymore? You're like, what happened?
It's interesting you say that, because I had a very similar experience where I was planning on like doubling our holiday lighting side this year, and Google Ads was going to be a big driver of that. I increased our budget, used past year's metrics to determine what we should spend and what we'll get leads from it, and that completely flopped. I mean, we didn't get a fraction of what we normally get.
Yep. I saw that in a lot of places. I saw that throughout the year in different capacities. Marketing has always been like that. Like, you find something works great for a couple of years, and about the time you're ready to double down on it, it's just like just dwindles. We had that with radio back in like 2013, 14, 15, 16. Like, we ran radio up to like damn near 2020, but there were a few years where it was like, man, I can't believe that we can do this for this. Like, nobody knows this is working so good. And then eventually it was like, how much are we paying for each of these clients? This is nuts. Like, we got to cancel this. Like, when did it go so bad? It used to be so good. Like, did we start sucking? Is everybody dying that listened to this radio station? Or did we just like, was it that had all the same listeners all the time? And so we've got them all. Like, they're already in our client database type of thing. So it's like, there's just this weird constant moving target.
Yeah, it's kind of a game of what's next and betting on the avenue that you're gonna go down. It's like you kind of almost have to go all in to truly test an avenue before it goes back to blue ocean.
Back to the hunting side of it. I feel like that's when you're like working your way into a piece and you're like, okay, I'm gonna like go in and I'm gonna like set up here for today. And you're like, I saw some stuff, but didn't see like the chasing that I wanted or the sign that I wanted. Like, I'm gonna push in a little bit farther. And then eventually you're like full send. And sometimes you have success and sometimes you don't. But if you have success, then the next year you're like, I'm going right back in there. And then sometimes you get there and you're like, where is everybody?
Yeah.
Like, did I blow it out when I walked in? Did somebody hunt here yesterday and, take a shit under this tree or something? Like, what happened? they were all here. You know, they were here yesterday. Where did they go today? Like you said, we had 40 deer out there, and the next day, 5.
Yeah.
Like, where did they all go? Did they smell me and then they knew not to come back? Or did I, you know, like everybody says you should have been here yesterday. Was that day actually yesterday? Was that the day? Like, that was the day everybody talks about, but I was here and now I'm seeing the normal day. It's a trip.
It is. It's accurate though. I mean, just like marketing your deer, like time of year matters. Same with
Mhm.
marketing.
Yeah. Right time, right place.
Right. It's putting all your effort into the right area at the right time of year. You know, spending your marketing dollars in the right areas at the right time of year.
I had, like, quietly, back to the hunting side of things, I had my best full, like, hunting season ever. I don't know that there's ever been a year. When I shot my big Illinois buck, the year that Ben shot his really big one, I shot that decent Kentucky, like that. I think that was the first Kentucky velvet buck that I had shot. So that year I had like 2 nice ones. But I don't think I've ever gone like I guess the only tag that I didn't fill with a big buck was my archery tag. And I think I texted you guys the picture of the 8-pointer I shot in Eau Claire and like hit him low. And then he was hitting a scrape like that night on camera. Like nice 3.5-year-old 8-pointer, probably similar to what you had got in Kentucky, except I just missed him low. But if I would have got that deer, I would have had 4 like shooter bucks killed this year because I got Kentucky, got a decent buck, Illinois, got a really nice buck, and then gun season, and then I came back that Saturday after Illinois and just missed, like, I mean, like an inch higher, and that deer would have been dead. Like, just missed him low. I mean, like right in the armpit, and you could see the skin flap hanging down. Like it wouldn't have been guts. It was like right under his heart, but I mean, like an inch higher, and he would have been toast. But he lived. He was fine. And then gun season in Wisconsin, you know, like there's that first shot opening morning of gun season where you're like kind of looking around like, what could they be shooting at right now? Like sometimes it's when you're still walking in and you're like, get out of here. Like, no way. Like somebody stepped on one and accidentally pulled the trigger. I wasn't that guy. That guy was there. He was out there. And when he shot, there was a little buck next to me, but it was so dark. I couldn't, even at the time, I like put my scope on him and I was like, I think I see, like, he was 50 yards away. I'm like, I think I see a rack. But like, I don't know what the hell that other guy was shooting at. There was no snow on the ground at the time. Like snow, you can get a better look at stuff. But, like, there was no snow on the ground. So he was just, maybe he had a bright, like, wheat field behind him or something. It's like something bright behind him. I don't know.
Maybe he did not give a shit what he was shooting.
Yeah, I shot a dog. Could have been a horse. Could have been a big horse. But so he shot, and the little buck kind of moved away from me. And it was, I don't know, 20 degrees out that morning. So like chilly, but not really windy at all or anything. So, and I had to walk Marty to a stand. Marty, like, and I were hunting the same 40. So I got hot walking her over to her stand, and then me having and then I have to like go back around down this path, get up to my stand. So I'm just wearing like a blaze orange vest. I have like 4 layers on my backpack. But after that walk, I'm like, well, I'll just chill for, until I'm like cold.
Right.
I'll give it an hour or 2 and I'll get cold, and then I'll like throw all my layers and stuff on. I don't want to be, especially like the first hour of opening morning, shit's just getting bumped by everybody walking in the woods and like the chaos of that first hour of opening morning. I was like, I don't want to be getting dressed and a deer runs by type of thing. So I'm sitting there in this ladder stand, and then I hear the unmistakable sound of like deer running, but I'm doing like the like, is it in my head? I'm like, are they right behind me? Are they like, where is it coming from? Like, I can just hear it, but I can't place it. And I look to my right and I see like, okay, here comes a deer. And it stops maybe like 70 yards away from me. And then another one. And then another one. And then maybe like 2 or 3 more. And it's still like, they're a little blobby. Like it's still at 70 yards where you're like, definitely deer. I think if one had a big rack on it, I probably would have been able to see it.
Yeah.
But clearly I couldn't see it that well because I shot a deer with a nice rack that was probably in that group of deer. I think I counted 7 or 8 of them that had like come up this hill from a neighboring property, and they started coming towards me, kind of doing like, you can tell they're bumped. They like ran up on top of the hill. They're like looking around, trying to get their bearings, deciding like which doe here is in charge.
Yep.
And they came around behind me, and I'm kind of like watching them. But given that there's like 7 or 8 of them, I'm just assuming that they're all does. So my gun's just, chilling. I'm just kind of watching them. And then I watch them go behind me, and there's still one deer kind of standing out straight to my right. And he's at 40 yards now. Oh, look at this guy. Here we go.
Hey, dude.
Are you sitting up or are you laying down, Mr. 193?
In my bed.
Yeah, figured.
Did you look at your phone?
I mean, not aggressively.
You didn't. I need to know if I did a good job, man.
What are we doing here?
Oh,
Did you text me?
yeah. I made a video. I sent you a video. I put those 3 coolers like that. There's stuff. There's grind on the bottom, steaks on the top. Leave the lids open, right?
Yeah, and then I'd say like in the morning, just go check it, and like if you need to rotate stuff or shut the lids or whatever.
Yep, we'll do.
Yeah, dog.
What's going on now?
I was just telling my rifle story, my rifle hunting story
Okay.
to Cole. It's dandy.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to be here for it, or are you gonna go to bed? It's almost done. So there's like one deer left to the right, and I'm kind of like looking at it, but I don't even have my gun on it. I'm just kind of watching him. I still think it's a doe. And then he turns his head, and I think he was actually like body wise facing towards me, but then he turned his head to look behind him. And that was when I saw like the rack clearly moving, and he was in like some darker, thicker brush. I could see his full body, but just the background behind him was dark. And I went, oh shit, like it's a buck. And I know there's 3 or 4 bucks there that I'm familiar with that we have like names for. We got Mr. Clean, which is like a big 3.5-year-old 8-pointer. And so I'm like not trying to shoot him.
Yeah.
Thunder's probably a 4 or 5-year-old. And if it's, and like, I can kind of already tell it's not him. Thunder's not super wide, but just like heavy. We got Buck, which is like just this massive 9-pointer, like tons of length, tons of height, but really white antlers. And I'm like, it ain't him. That'd be unmistakable. And Spud Webb was the one that my dad shot when we were all down in Illinois, like the very like webbed out buck. So he's not around anymore. And so I'm kind of going through like my hit list, and I'm like, I don't know this buck. And I'm standing up. I guess that awareness of like, I'm not sure which deer this is happened once I put my scope on. I'm like, once I saw that it was a buck, I was like, it doesn't look like a huge deer, but it's 40 yards away, and I might as well, his head is turned the other way. I might as well stand up. I'm in a ladder stand, and he's to my right. So I have to like stand up, turn my whole body around, like pivot, standing there. He's 40 yards away. I'm like, beep, 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 and got my gun up, put him in the scope, leaned against the tree, and I'm looking at him, and I'm doing like my inventory of who the hell is he? And then he turns again, and I'm like, I mean, he's wide. He's like 16 to 18 inches wide. Not super tall looking. And that was about as far as my analysis got before my finger just decided to pull the trigger. Because I was like, well, he's not
good enough.
He's not one of the bucks that I don't want to shoot. And therefore, I guess I do want to shoot him.
Yeah.
That was about all it took. And when I walked, and I could see, like, even after I shot him, I could see his head tilted up. So I'm like, I don't know which buck it is, but like it's a nice rack. So I was the second shot. This was like if opening daylight was 6:30, I was 6:35. Like I was definitely the second shot.
Yeah.
And so I'm still like, then I'm kind of like, well, shit. I texted everybody. I'm like, well, I'm done. And Marty's 200 yards away, so like she knows, that I shot.
She heard you shoot. Yeah.
She heard that one. It's hard not to. I got a 300 short mag, so you can hear that from a long ways away. That thing packs a punch. But then I'm like, well, she's still sitting, right? And like the deer I've seen 10 deer already, but like they haven't even really started moving yet.
Right.
So I texted her and I was like, well, if you see a doe, like we were just going for a few big bucks, but now if you see a doe, might as well shoot it. We're down here. We got 4 doe tags each in this spot. So let's whack a doe while we're down here. But I'm also thinking like the beauty of opening morning is just like sitting and just being out there when it's
you might as well.
20.
Yeah.
So
Enjoy it.
I just sat there for like another 20 minutes and I'm texting Marty. I'm like, oh, deer over to your east. Oh, there's some deer moving over there. And then eventually I'm like, well, I might as well, like, you keep hunting. I'll get down. I got to go back to the truck and take a bunch of stuff down there. I'll go check out my deer. Like, I still don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
So I get down, I walk over, I took a couple pictures with it and sent it to you guys. That deer, the body of that deer was so small. Like it was like Ben's Kentucky buck from a few years ago.
Yeah.
It was like, huh? Marty shot a 1.5-year-old buck. Like while I was down on the ground, I checked it out, took a couple pictures, and I was like just starting to walk down to the truck, and I heard kaboom. And I'm like, oh shit, she's trying to take me out, man. Like, this is it. She's trying to get me. And my gun was unloaded. So I'm texting her. I'm like, what'd you shoot at? She's like, I shot at a buck. Where'd it go? To the east. Oh shit, I'm to the east. Like start racking some shells and like load this shit up. So I Elmer fudded my way back to the truck, where you're just kind of like holding your gun up tight.
Tippy toeing.
Yeah, I'm ready. And he never showed up. So I got back to the truck, and like right when I got back to the truck, Marty's like, I'm getting down. And then she's like, I got him, like buck down. So she heart shot just a 1.5-year-er, but the body on her 1.5-year-old buck was bigger than my 10-pointer with a 17-inch spread. So, and like my buck didn't have tons of height, but like pretty heavy rack on it, and like 4-inch brow tines. I'll say like if you look at the rack, you couldn't convince me that it's a 2.5-year-old rack. Like it's a 3.5-year-old or older rack from the mass. Like if that was all I was using to judge it, but
the body was smaller than a 1.5 years.
The body was smaller than Marty's 1.5 years. Which
really?
Like all deer are different, right? Some are big deer, some are small deer, some are big racks, some are small racks. So I'm really curious to see that area does, like the neighboring property had a deer test positive for CWD. In like South Central Wisconsin, it's the hotbed of CWD in the US. Like we're a little north of it, but there's areas where 80% of the deer that get registered and brought in are CWD positive. So like we're neighboring a really bad area. So, and one of the neighbors had a doe test positive. So I'm kind of like, especially for Ben and I processing tomorrow, I'm like, man, I hope I know. I'm gonna have to like keep all of that stuff isolated from that area. So if we have to throw it out, it's not mixed in with all of our other shit. Because we still haven't had a deer test positive, but like we've talked about it and we've kind of said like, if we have one test positive, we're probably just tossing it all, which sucks. But I can't like feed that shit to my family or all my friends and stuff who eat all the venison we process. So at some point it's going to happen. And I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be that buck that I shot. Like,
well, I didn't think people could get it. It was one of
nobody.
EHD,
I mean, like,
they can't get EHD because that's a midge.
Yeah,
that's
you can't get EHD. CWD is mad cow disease. Like it's the same thing as mad cow disease. And so it is technically feasible that a human could get it, right? Humans have gotten mad cow disease. And that's all CWD is that same prion disease in a deer. And so no human has gotten it before that we know of. Like they don't have evidence that a human has gotten it, but scientifically there isn't a barrier to a human getting it. Like if we can get mad cow disease, as far as we know, we could also get CWD and it would kill us. So it's like, yeah, I'm sure people have eaten CWD positive deer and they haven't died, but I don't want to be the first one.
Right. It could just lay dormant for like the first 20 years and then like
And then it gets you.
30, 40 years from now, it's going to be a bunch of zombies running around.
Yeah. Some zombie deers.
Yeah. No people.
Well, because of the deer, there'll be zombie deers too. We're gonna have to eat deer. Can zombies
Yes.
eat other zombies? Would that work?
Oh, that's a good point. I don't think they do. Every TV show or game I ever played, the zombies don't eat the zombies. They only eat the good
Maybe
people,
they got it wrong though.
which make them zombies. Which
Maybe if you're a zombie, you ate a zombie, it would unzombie you. It's like a double negative,
yeah.
I think.
Hopefully you never find out.
Yeah. So if you eat some CWD positive deer, then go eat mad cow.
Yeah. And you should be good. It's like an anti-venom.
Yeah, that should do it. Are you coming ice fishing this Feb? You making an ice fishing trip?
I don't know yet. I gotta look at a couple things first because Randy and I are actually going in February. I'm pretty sure it's like the week before, and it might even overlap a little bit. I gotta look at it yet, but we're going to Waco, Texas.
Waco.
Yeah,
going down there to see the Baylor Bears play.
I don't know what those are, but we're going to the Magnolia Market with Chip and Joanna.
Oh, great!
Yeah, I can't wait.
I bet they got some big bucks down there.
Oh yeah,
some good walleye.
She wanted to go down there, and I didn't know what to get her for her birthday, and it was just way easier just to get her that and be done. So
I like it. It's a good strategy. The ice might be a little thin, but you'll be all right.
In February? What?
The ice down there will be a little thin.
Oh, down there. Yeah. Well, I don't know. They had that bad ice storm like 2 years ago, and all the pipes and everything froze down there, and everybody's shit froze.
Yeah, they might get like 4 inches of ice. You can get out there with a little stealth auger, a little hand butter churning auger. Go pop a couple holes, pull up a huge largemouth.
So we'll be out. We'll be down there like the mid-February sometime. I gotta look at the dates, and then she wants to do like our engagement photos down there too. It's kind of cool, kind of different.
Hey, do you need a photo booth?
Yeah, we're gonna have one at our wedding. That's for sure.
Yeah. Am I invited? Am I invited? Can I invite myself? I don't know if I'll make it or not. I might be out.
I was gonna say you are invited, but it's relative to you not drawing an elk tag. So
maybe we do this. If I don't draw an elk tag, I come over early and you do a bachelor party on the Lake Erie, and then instead of a hunting trip early, we'll do a walleye fishing trip.
I'll be badass.
We could do it. I mean, you got engaged out there.
And you know what? I just thought about something. I don't know why I was thinking it was late September. Is it? Fuck. Hopefully she don't watch this.
You got time.
Now that I think about it, I'm 90% sure it's September 12th.
That's a good day.
So it's a little bit earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Earlier in the month. Yeah.
That's perfect.
I think it's September 12th. Yeah, September 12th. It is September 12th.
We'll walleye fish before you get married.
So for sure.
Yeah.
I hope. I was hoping to be tagged out right now. The fall brawl's still on right now here in Lake Erie. That's the thing. They're slamming them right now.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Feeding up for the winter, huh?
Yep, big deep walleye bandit baits, man. They are smoking them right now. You can catch a limit in 20 minutes.
Damn.
40 minutes.
Drag those suckers in. Throw them in a frying pan.
Yeah. So if I didn't have my buck tag still, that's what I'd be doing every weekend.
Well, now you just got to go shoot does. You do surf and turf. Does and walleyes.
I am. Our second gun season comes in. We have a second gun season, a 2-day gun season. it's not this weekend, but next, I'm going to slaughter some does, and then hopefully be about it for the year. Because it starts getting cold, and I'm cold-blooded.
Yeah, you are. Once I find out if I got any CWD positive deer, I'm hoping I don't, and then I'm good. But if I end up having to throw away 40 or 50 pounds of meat, then I got to go like whack 2 does late season yet. And we end, and like I've got a bunch of ice fishing already planned, and we end like the first Sunday in January. So
Really?
Yeah. So if I have CWD positive deer and I got to like throw meat away, I don't know when I'm going to go hunting, but I got to go. Maybe I got to go pull a Doug Brown and smack one with a Jeep. I got to go find some deer to fill the freezer with.
If you have to throw all your deer away, I need doe shot. Just fly. You can stay in my house for a weekend. You can shoot as many does as you want. You're allowed 3 per county, and my property splits 2 counties. You're allowed 6 per person, so you could actually shoot 6 does.
Oh yeah, I'm coming out. Oh, I still got Kentucky. I still got Kentucky archery tags left too.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, they have rifle season down there. Might be out.
Well, I just have an archery tag though, right? Like I think our tags for Kentucky are just archery. I still technically have my Illinois archery tag for a doe as well.
You do.
I can go get some does. I'll get some
For
damn
sure.
does. All right, man. Let's call it. Let's call it a wrap.
Yeah.
Keep me posted if you want to do some ice fishing. If not, you just send me pictures of, whatever you catch down in Waco. And I'll send you pictures of hopefully we get some damn walleyes this year. We should. We're going back to Red, which is a walleye factory. Not like Lake. It's a walleye factory in terms of numbers like Lake Erie, but not the size average of like 20 to 24 inches like Lake Erie is.
Yeah.
Red's
Or
good
16,
like
18ers.
Yeah, 15 to 17. You get a lot of 15 to 17ers. Eaters.
Yep. Sandwich fish.
Fun jigging them up. Every once in a while, you get a 19 to like low 20s.
Yeah.
Give you a little run.
What I didn't even really look at it. Do you settle on the later part of the year or the month?
February 16th or 17th to 22nd or whatever that is. Like it's Tuesday to a Sunday, I think.
Oh yeah, I think we're supposed to be in Texas till like the 17th or something. I don't know, but
you just fly right from there into Minnesota.
Fuck yeah, warm to cold.
Parachute and just jump out, float on down.
Hell yeah. See you, Randy. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. You got this. You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Hell yeah, dude. It's almost 11 o'clock for me.
You better go to bed.
I'm ready for it. All right.
Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you later. Home service homies, you guys know what to do. Work smarter and harder. Go earn some pride. We'll catch you next week, and then we hit the holidays. We might do a couple weeks off during the holidays. We'll see. Who knows? But we'll be back next week for a few more.
We should do a special holiday episode.
We sure could.
Like a Christmas special, like with some trivia, maybe.
Usually we do that on the radio, and we have a radio show planned for Christmas Eve. But maybe we'll bump it up to Tuesday instead of Wednesday. Like maybe we'll do it Christmas Eve. I'll reschedule the radio show. We did for Thanksgiving. We did the Price is Right Thanksgiving edition. Like that might be just the annual. That'll be a holiday tradition for every single holiday. Find some Christmas items to do a Price is Right.
I can't see him anymore. I'm not on Facebook anymore. I got the boot.
You got the boot, or you booted yourself?
I partially booted myself. Long story short, I broke my phone and got a new phone, and the phone that I got is telling me I need to check my notifications on the phone that I broke, which I cannot obviously access, and it's become a nightmare for the past month now, trying to figure it out. But
that sounds fun. Well, I'll tag you in some bullshit that you can't.
There you go.
Yeah, sounds fun.
All right.
See you, buddy. See you, nerds.